we were going to talk about the Curse client, and we are going to talk about one of the nifty features that people want to be able to use, especially anybody who would like to be able to put a pack up on the Curse client as soon as that's possible next week. So, eventually, you'll be able to do this thing where you create a custom profile and there'll be a button and you can upload it. Like, I've got this one here that I've kind of started as part of my guide video earlier. I can, get more content. I can get, more mods to add to that. Oh, look, we can add it in Tinker's Construct. Let me go back here and back. And then it says Tinker's Construct. And then there's this button that says add more. I could use that too. I'm not sure. I'm guessing Tinker's Construct does not have their dependency set up, or it would have Mantle automatically installed. So we'll just install that. And it says it failed. And I don't know why it failed, which would be a good question. Why did it fail? Bugs. Yay. Client log. Blah, 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 blah. It's very odd. It should not have done that. Do, 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 do. Come on. Last log entry. Bill, you're not helpful. Oh, it's already in there. It's just not showing up. Oh, well, okay. So when it that's a... Actually, I know what the problem is then. I think. Yep. The problem is it's not actually accurately showing, it's, okay, I also need to turn off IRC. Hang on a second. You guys don't need to be seeing that. Goodbye, IRC. I have to make you go away right now. We don't need those pop-ups telling people what IRC people are saying. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, it's not showing that it's been installed. It did install it correctly. It just didn't update it. So, yeah, that's a bug I'll have to report. Okay. So, anyway, that is eventually how you will do that. That is not currently, or as in next week, how you will do it, because as you might notice, even for me in the alpha, there's no button here that says upload pack, or share pack, or, have fairies deliver pack to your users. So that's no good. That's kind of sad. Yep. So if you go here to Magic Farm, which I've installed, it has the installed mods is the first thing you will see. The list of mods that is installed in this pack. You can go here and you can pick open folder, and this opens your folder with all your mods, everything that's installed, your configs, blah, 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 all of that good stuff. You also have your list here of what the pack has. This is all the stuff. This is not the description that I'll be showing you how to do later. This is the part that actually shows up on the mod page, which you would not actually be able to see because currently this isn't going to go anywhere for you because it's not public yet. But this is where it would show up if it was public, or you or me. Now we get to the fun part. How do you get mods from the mod list into a mod pack, and then from a mod pack up onto Curse? This is the part everybody wants to know, or at least the mod pack makers would really like to know. So we'll get to that part. You're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need Google Chrome. Why Google Chrome? Because that's what the script is written in. Zelda attempted to put it on Firefox, but currently that's very glitchy, cratchy. Don't use that. You are going to need a thing called Tamper Monkey. That's what this little thing is right here. It says Tamper Monkey. It is an extension you can install on Chrome. If you have ever done anything with Chrome, it should be something you know how to do. Otherwise, go to Google. You go to Google like this. And we go Tamper Monkey Chrome Chrome Web Store. And you go here, and you say, hi, yours won't say added to Chrome, unless you're already using it. You will need to add it to Chrome. Once that is added to Chrome, you will probably need to restart, and you will have this lovely little button here, which logs all of the scripts you have added. Then, the next thing you will need, I'm going to put this in chat for the watchers, and then I'm going to put it at the bottom of the YouTube video when I put this on YouTube. You're going to need that. That won't work unless you have TamperMonkey installed. If you have TamperMonkey installed, however, and you click that link, see, it will pop up. And if you don't already have it installed, it will say, hi, do you want to install this? Otherwise, it'll say, do you want to reinstall this? And you can see that Zeldo is the one that created this. It's the Modpack builder for Minecraft CurseVoice, blah, blah, blah. You can read the whole darn thing if you want. It's a lot of JavaScript. Yeah. Awesome, useful, cool. Now, what do you do with that? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Because you want to take your mod pack and put it together and put it here. Trust me, you want to do this. We're going to go here. And let's say we wanted to put together a pack that had Tinker's Construct in it. Now, it's very important right now for mod packs, you do need to make sure you have all your dependencies. Because we didn't idiot-proof the mod pack creator. We assume that as a competent mod pack creator, you know what mods are required, and you're going to get the dependencies yourself. I argued against it, but right now it is set up to assume that you are a mod pack creator that knows how to do dependencies and knows that if you're downloading Tinker's Construct, you need to have Mantle. So, you would go in here. You would find which version of Mantle you want. In this case, I want the latest one. And you click this button here that says Add. Now, you can make this file required to run the mod pack or not. You press OK if you want it to be required. If you press Cancel, the mod will not download unless the user asks for it to be loaded. Okay, so we've got Mantle in the mod pack list now. And we then want Tinker's Construct. This would be a very small mod pack on this specific side of things. And we go, hi, I want this mod pack, which came out on my birthday. Yay. We press add, and we go, yes, it's required. You have to have it. Now then we go, name. Random stuff. Okay. We go, version. 1.0.0. Use whatever versioning you want to use. Whatever makes sense to you. I suggest you use like a normal type versioning, but you can use letters if you want. Whatever.
I'm a fan of the 3-part versioning myself.
Me too. And you can add a description.
Sometimes I put V at the front. Do we need to talk to Zelda about why all the boxes pop up twice?
Probably. That would be nice, because it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I used it earlier, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
That's where you set the version number. Then you have to pick your Forge version, which in this case, I like 1291. Currently, it's set as the default is 1277. Put that in there. And voila. We have a very teensy tiny, itsy bitsy, almost impossible to play mod pack. And we go...
What does it do?
It has Tinker's Construct, that's it.
No, this mod click could be recreated with one click in the client.
Yes. This is a mod pack that you could recreate very easily yourself.
Yes, because all you have to do is install Tinker's, and the client will automatically install
Shut
Mantle for
up.
you.
I am doing my job. I'm showing people how to do this, and you're ruining my YouTube video. Dash, Brian's going to pay you to edit this YouTube video since he's ruining it.
I'm doing no such thing.
Tell Ben to tell Dash to edit my YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
That works for me. So then that gives you this manifest, which, interestingly enough, is just a basic JSON file. If you're incredibly bored, you can write this yourself. Really, you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. You just need to have a section here called Files that has the project ID. And just in case you're crazy enough to want to do that, I will show you where all this stuff is. I will think you're insane, but I will show you where it is. Your file ID, or your project ID, is right here. This number here. It comes before the mod name. Your file ID is this number. This is a unique number that is only assigned to one file on the system. This, by the way, for any mod authors watching, would be why your mods get rejected if you forget to rezip them after changing something, because we can't have duplicate hash file thingy majiggy electronic signature, this is the technical term, on the system, or this number this number right here gets messed up, which then messes up the whole system, so none of that. Rezip your file. It just works better, okay? So, that's this part and this part. You do not actually need this part. We just added the file name to the script part because I got tired of searching for random numbers when trying to edit JSONs and said, give me a mod name, please. And Zelda said, okay, fine. And he gave me a mod name.
Yeah, we have a new feature that's going to be coming in one of the next versions too.
You really suck at this YouTube thing.
Yeah, to the manifest thing. Well, hey, it's kind of important.
We do features at the end.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait then. Fine.
Okay. Yeah, you need the thing that says whether or not it's required, true or false. It's Boolean. Mod authors should know what that is, I'm pretty sure. If you don't know what that is as a mod author or Modpack creator, you probably should not be coding, okay? Then you have overrides. Overrides is where you're going to put your configs. Maps, save. This is where you can put all of your Java arguments. If it's a 1.6 pack or 1.7 pack, there are no 1.8 packs right now, so there's no, I'm assuming you could just put 1.8 different Java arguments there. This is where your mod loaders go, and that's that. Pretty simple and straightforward and easy, and if all you're doing is, say, changing a config file, you can just change the version number, save it, and go. Now, of course, there's a little bit more to it than that, because that was just a little bit too simple. So we go to my drive, where we have pack builds, so that we can go over this part. Okay, so we have pack builds. I keep them nicely organized like this. You can do it however you want. So, just delete that because I've already done it. This is the manifest for Magic Farm 3. It is much longer than that mod pack, okay?
Has like 2 more mods in it.
Yeah, just 2 or 3. Maybe 4 at most.
At most 5.
Yes. Possibly 6. No, 5. So. 5 is probably correct. Anyway, this goes a lot longer. You can see now why I did not want just a list of numbers. I wanted names. Because trying to find a specific mod by just its number in here, even with search, is annoying. So we have names. Oh yeah. So we have the manifest. Then we have the library folder, which is empty. There's nothing in there. Used to be you had to have the libraries. Now you don't. If you're making a 1.6 pack, I think you still have to have the libraries. Ew.
I think we fixed that.
Well, if I try and load it without that library folder, it crashes. So don't do that. It wants the library folder. I don't know why. Greg's working on it. For now, for safety's sake, put the libraries folder in there. It's an empty folder. Just put it in there. So you should have libraries, overrides, and your manifest. Inside your manifest, your overrides is where you put your config file, your resources file if you have one for a custom main menu, your scripts file. In the case of AgSkies 2, we have quite a few more overrides. We have maps and saves. The reason we have maps is because AgSkies 2 has another mod that lets me put a backup of every map I'm including in the mod pack in here, and you can then push a button in the game to reset all your maps if something goes wrong. So this is a backup folder. It basically is just a carbon copy of the maps that the mod pack actually came with, just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. This is the saves folder, which in this case is identical to the maps folder. So then what you do is you click all of these like that. You go, hi, make a zip file. Ta-da! Zip file!
I didn't know zip files made that noise.
The da-da noise? They always make the da-da noise.
Ta-da!
Now let's say what I wanted to do was edit the Magic Farm 3 manifest, or JSON, however you want to call it. I do Control A, Control C, you copy all. And this little button here says Load Modpack. Control V, ignore the fact that there's some weird ass symbols in there. And voila! So that's not vanilla! Yay, I knew that. Actually, that's the description. It's actually the description that shows. So, all of the stuff that was in there is now in here. Now, if I wanted to change one of these mods, make it not required, or I wanted to update a mod, I could do it in here. I could just navigate to, say, the Tinker's Construct one, pick a file, which I know this one's already in there, click Add. You see, it says it already has a file in the Modpack. Do you want to overwrite it? Okay. Do you want to make this required? Okay. Now, technically, I just overwrote it with an identical file, but that's really not important. The important part is you can do this to update a JSON you already have for a Modpack you've already made that you want to put some updates into. Then, when you're ready, you would just go ahead and say generate the Modpack. It will make another manifest. You'll copy that manifest over. Nice and simple and easy. And when you're done with it, you just push this, you delete the current Modpack, and voila! All done. Not exactly, but close. So, when you're ready to upload the pack, which is just the override file, the empty library file, and that JSON, you just go to the page where you've made your project. I should probably make a project to show you how we do this. So we go to Start New Project. And we give it a name. Random Stuff and Things. Best. Stuff with bunnies and things with icing. Yes. You put your description there. You set your license. You can have whatever license you want, though keep in mind your license should probably not be something like, weird, because basically Modpacks should just stick with all rights reserved. Then you're going to pick your categories. You have to pick one of these for your main one. Exploration, Adventure and RPG, Magic, Minigame, Sci-Fi, Tech. We'll go with Tech. You can select up to 4 secondary categories. We'll go with Hardcore, Map-based, Quests. Not that we're actually making this. Then you're going to need to choose an image. Why is somebody pinging me? Brian, is that you?
No.
Okay. The image has to be a 1:1 ratio and a minimum of 400 pixels by 400. What that means is it's got to be square and 400 by 400 at least. So I happen to have one that Big Bad made for me. I'll just stick that there. Then you can pick whether you're allowing comments on curse.com or on CurseForge. If the project is experimental, blah, 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 blah. Wow, really, Brian? Really?
I was trying to load the stream up on my phone so I could read the chat, and then that happened.
Well, that was really annoying.
Yes, the ad played. That was very annoying.
So, it does not currently have any files, and since there are no files, it's never going to show up to be moderated and approved. All projects on CurseForge, no file, we're never going to see it, the public is never going to see it, nothing. It does not become an actual project until you upload a file. So, load the file last. So then we would go here, we go, hi, I need to choose my file. And we go here, and we go, okay, hi, I'd like to upload that. Then you pick whether it's release beta or alpha. You stick some stuff in here, random stuff about, what changes you made. You click that, and then you press Submit File. Of course, this isn't actually going to work because I've just uploaded a duplicate file, and it's going to say no, probably, more than likely. I'm not actually sure because I re-zipped it, so it might think it's a new file. I'm going to reject it anyway, because I know it's a fake file. Do 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 do. Yes, the file was rejected. Oh no! I was expecting that. So, my file has been rejected. It is very sad. I'm quite sad. It says it says status of the file has been changed to rejected. It's a duplicate of an existing file. We knew that was going to happen. So I get in a rant and I demand my project be deleted and blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. That's how that works. So, to sum up, you're going to need Tamper Monkey. Well, for easiness, you're going to want Tamper Monkey installed in Chrome. And you're going to want that script, which I will put in the description of the video. And you are going to want the mods that you want to use, preferably pre-tested. I suggest using the Curse client to pre-test, because then you're going to know exactly what mods are available, which files are available, etc., etc.
That is true.
You are then going to need an empty folder labeled libraries, a folder labeled overrides, in which you are going to put your configs and anything else that you...
Okay.
So, empty folder called libraries, override folder with everything except mods in it, the manifest, zip it all up together with the title of... I would suggest using the title of your Modpack as the name of the zip, but technically you could use Little Bunny Fufu if you wanted. It doesn't matter.
The bunny.
Wow, you are so drugged.
A little bit.
Then make your project. Make sure you have a logo, because you're going to get rejected if you don't have one of those cute little squares. You need a cute little square. Put a cute little square image on it, and just don't complain. Just don't. Just make an image. Okay? With, any image. It just makes it work in the client. You see, you want it to look nice. See?
Yes.
And the reason why we give such specific dimensions is for things like this, where Magic Farm got uploaded before the dimensions were in place, so it's grandfathered in, thank God. But the image stretches really funny, and it looks odd. So
I still say you need to get a new logo for that one.
I'm not paying Big Bad to make me a new logo. That logo
I'll
is
pay him
fine.
to make you a new logo.
It's a 1.5 pack. Nobody cares. Besides, it makes a good example of
Channel,
why.
do you care about her 1.5 pack?
No, they don't care about the 1.5 pack. Nobody plays that anymore. But it stretches funny in the list, and it looks odd, and so yeah, we just tell you one run ratio, which means it's got to be 400 by 400 or 500 by 500 or 676 by 676. Anything where the numbers on each side are identical.
So in the very near future, we're going to start packaging server versions of packs for people to download. And in support of that, we're going to be adding in another thing in the JSON feed that allows you to set a target for a mod. So you can, by default, the target will be both server and client side, but you could say this is a client-only mod or this is a server-only mod. So we're going to be adding that in to support server packs better. Any thoughts on that? I think it sounds pretty cool.
Well, you've just taken away my best argument for not having server files. Damn it!
Well, I mean, it's, server files are a thing, and we're going to be auto packaging them based on these manifests for people to download for their servers. And
Nobody wants server files for Ag Skies and Magic Farm.